Hi, welcome to the new moon in Pisces. So, oh, was I live? Okay, welcome to the new moon in Pisces. Do you feel like there's a mystical, peaceful vibe in the air today? You might be feeling a little bit more emotional. Just close your eyes and really feel that for a moment. The energy is welcoming us to tune into our hearts and tune into our needs. It's asking, who are you authentically? Are you being your true self? We're getting blasted with some really Piscean fish vibes today and over the next couple of months. Since this is a new moon, it's important to take note that the intentions that you set today, the energy that you're working with today, the things that you're thinking about, the goals that you're setting, what you're setting out to do, this is going to start, you're going to start seeing that come full circle, not only in 2 weeks when we get the next full moon, because that's a cycle that's part of the 2 week cycle between the new moon and the full moon, but you'll also see that coming full cycle in 6 months when we have a Pisces full moon. So right now it's a Pisces new moon. In 6 months we will have a Pisces full moon. So that creates a cycle. So look at what your intentions are right now and where you might like to see yourself in 6 months from now. New moons are all about setting intentions. It's about this time of rest or resetting, renewal, recharging, and it's like a seed under the ground just before it's going to sprout. To see where the new moon's affecting you, where all the energy of Pisces is affecting you, there's a couple places you can look in your chart. So look at where Pisces is in your chart. You may or may not have planets in Pisces, but you likely have a house that is in Pisces. So what house is that? That's the area of life you're going to feel impacted by this energy the most. If you have planets in Pisces, what planets are they? Where are they located at? And if you're not sure how to do this, I do offer natal reports, and I would be happy to help you learn how to navigate your chart. So the message is coming through this new moon. It's really about how can you start taking better care of yourself? Where have you been slacking off on self-care? And are you practicing healthy boundaries? What is distracting you right now? There's a lot of events going on. What events are pulling you out of your heart space and putting you in a state of fear or making you feel scattered? It's this time right now where you need to tune into your soul and bring more of your soul into everything that you're doing, because the energy coming in is going to break down things that aren't working for the highest good. And look at how can you see that going on in your life right now? How can you see that happening in the world? What is breaking down that's no longer serving the highest good? So let's go a little bit further and chat more about Pisces energy. It's symbolized by the two fish going in opposite directions, swimming in opposite directions. So it's about endings and beginnings. It's knowing that the new and the old exist for a while in the same space, past and future. When we're making changes to ourselves, when the world is making changes, the old and new are going to exist for a while in the same space. So we're also in this time that we're between seasons. It's a mutable sign, Pisces. So that means it's the end of a season and we're going to be heading into a new one. So we're kind of in this lull, like between sleepy winter ending and soon spring is going to start. It's also really about the material world and the spiritual world and navigating the realm between those two things: sacrifice and service, healing and suffering, transcendence and undoing, traditional dogma, and personal enlightenment and development of the soul. So when Pisces energy, when we look at it being associated to a spectrum of frequency, and we look at high frequency expression versus low frequency expression, Pisces in its high frequency expression and its high quality energy, it comes through as artistic, kind, sympathetic, compassionate, in service to others. It's very creative. There's a high level of spiritual love involved with that, a lot of visionary ideas, very sensitive to surroundings and people, receptive, really tapping into like things that are mystical and magical, going beyond time and space, very multi-dimensional type feeling that comes with high frequency Pisces energy. But when we're looking at the lower side or the shadow side of Pisces, we're looking at things like escapism, addictions, feeling ungrounded, confused, issues around greed and immorality. Fear is a big one, being easily led astray, confused, I think I said that, careless, impractical, gullible, submissive, having emotional breakdowns. It's that feeling of wool being pulled over your eyes, or seeing the world, seeing yourself, seeing someone through rose-colored glasses only to get blindsided later. So those are the differences in the Pisces energy. So let's talk about the season now. The Pisces season's really kicked off in a big way. Right now, today, we're in a new moon that is in the sign of Pisces. But Jupiter is also in Pisces, and so is Neptune. Now, these are big generational outer planets, and they carry a lot of influence and impact over the world globally, over humanity, not just our personal lives. So this is giving off some really magical, illuminated energy right now. The last time that we had Neptune and Jupiter conjunct in the sign of Pisces was 166 years ago, back in 1856. So it's been a while. This is a really magnified, expansive Pisces energy. This is meaning that we're tapping into like big emotions, blasts of confidence, lots of new opportunities, major insights and ideas. And because it's a new moon, lots of new ideas. And Jupiter, it's just so expansive. You're probably getting bombarded with ideas, really tapping into the collective cloud there and feeling these things coming through. And there's a lot of big dreams, these messages through symbols, feeling like you're between worlds, and a lot of philosophical curiosities start coming up. So what can you do? Get yourself into a quiet space where you can hear the guidance of your inner voice. This is a time to focus on prayer, focus on meditation, doing inner work, doing inner spiritual work, and looking at your spiritual growth and path. It's a good time to ground yourself too. Get outside and put your bare feet on the earth. Carry some grounding stones with you. Envision grounding yourself, really tapping into Mother Gaia's energy, because all of this Pisces energy is very watery and very psychic and unconscious stuff going on. There's a lot of feeling and this thinking and things being processed through our energetic body, and we may not always be able to put our finger on it. So getting yourself grounded is really key right now. So the next thing that you could do is look at where Jupiter is in your chart. Jupiter rules over our higher consciousness, how we expand in the world, how we expand on our ideas and growth, our philosophical mind, higher learning. So where Jupiter is in your chart, this is the area of your life that you're going to be feeling pretty expansive right now, and is probably being influenced by all these big ideas and big dreams as well. The energy can feel a little bit lofty. Again, that's why you need to ground yourself. So also look back to 2010, 2011. This was the last time that Jupiter was in Pisces. So what was going on in your life back then? What was going on in the world back in 2010? What kind of opportunities came up? What kind of ideas did you have? What were you learning? This is where you start looking at, okay, how much have I grown since 2010? What ideas and philosophies have evolved for you? And then look at it globally. How has humanity, how has the world changed? What kind of ideas and philosophies have changed since then as well? Have we evolved? Are we growing? Are we tapping into higher consciousness? Are we learning our lessons? So today, Mercury aligns with Saturn, but it's going to go into the sign of Pisces on March 9th. So more of those fishy vibes coming through. But today, March 2nd, you might be feeling really focused on long-term goals and ideas. So there might be some challenges that come through, and you need to stay aware. Again, the energy's kind of lofty. You're just kind of feeling it. You're in this watery realm. You're picking up on a lot of things, and you also are focused on going after some goals. So this is a really powerful time to get clear about your intent so you can go after your biggest dreams. There's so much support from the universe to do this right now. Venus and Mars are going to go into the sign of Pisces in April. So again, we're going to be getting hit with more Pisces energy. Today as well, the new moon and Uranus are sextile. So this is a really harmonious aspect. When we look at Uranus, Uranus is usually associated with rebellion and upheaval, chaos, innovation, and new systems being brought in, things like that. It's eccentric energy. So when we look at it in a sextile with the moon, this is actually pretty harmonious. It just is showing that there's going to be these probably going to open us up and open up humanity to unconventional methods as we go forward, as we're thinking about the future. So we have to learn how to stay true to ourselves, how to tap into our true authentic selves, and know that there's probably going to be, and as we've seen recently, there are sudden changes. So there's sudden changes both personally and globally going on. It's going on around ideals, dreams, spirituality, systems, but it's coming with a heavy dose of inspiration for good, for positive change. So, there's kind of like that beauty in the breakdown. That's part of what's happening right now. And we got to look for those silver linings. So under the moonbeams of this new moon in Pisces, there's a few things I definitely want to point out. The veil's really thin right now, so this is one of the best days of the year to download divine inspiration. You might feel really creatively inspired to embark on new projects and going after what makes life feel magical, so go do that. There's also a lot of expression through music, art, dancing, writing. Sometimes people start to feel like they're hyper-fixating on something. They're really getting in the zone. They're really getting in there, lost in their mind, in a vibe, and they're just zoning out on something. So that happens too. There's deeper connections to your feelings, releasing what's holding you back. There's an emotional liberation that comes with all of this Pisces energy that's being dumped on us. You might be feeling more sentimental. There's a letting go, then there's an urge, and there's a message to let go of restrictions, things that might be hidden or coming to surface. So name what's blocking you or interfering you from your ability to dream and to manifest, and then let it go. So, we've got this stuff going on globally. There's things going on in your personal life. Here's this line here of all this stuff going on. Don't bypass it. Don't spiritually bypass it. Look at it, name it, figure it out what's blocking you, but then look to transcend it. Look to say, I'm going to tap into my true authentic self, and I'm going to keep manifesting, and I'm going to keep dreaming and ushering in higher frequencies and a better life for myself and in this world. So there's a sensitivity that comes with that too, to your environment and to others, really feeling what's going on in the world, going on around yourself, within yourself. There's also a really dreamy quality to the energy that's going on. Neptune is Pisces energy is very dreamy. So in your sleep or daydreams, it might be getting more vivid. You might be feeling yourself kind of wandering off a little bit. So when that energy is going on, and we're talking about setting intentions right now and setting goals, make sure that you don't stray too far from where you're setting your goals. It's okay to let your imagination run away right now. Really, let it go. But when you start to sit down and actually set your goals and set your intentions, really ground yourself and focus that intent so that you can actually achieve the bigger dreams that you have. This is also a time for starting a new whimsical chapter of spiritual growth, working on strengthening your spiritual path, going within, doing the inner work, looking for the magic and mystical, raising your frequency so that you can perceive new information. There's a lot of activations and downloads that also come through with this energy. And like I said, with all of these planets in Pisces, with our moon in Pisces right now, that's huge. So really listening, quieting your mind and listening, blocking out the noise. There's also some healing of the past and a renewed sense of hope for the future that's going on personally and globally. So these are the things to watch out for. With Pisces, we need to look at those low frequency that are attached to Pisces, that shadow side. So looking for things like secret societies, secret agendas, that's also rules governed over by Pisces. Giving your energy away to fear or crisis that appears to be real. There's a lot of things going on that appear to be real, but they're not. That is definitely very Piscean. Projecting. So projecting onto your personal relationships, but we can also see this globally happening. There's a lot of projection going on. So instead of doing the inner work and dealing with your triggers and your own sensitivities, don't start projecting it on others, because that's a Piscean thing too. There's a lot of traumas and repressed emotions that may come to the surface, emotional breakdowns. Enemies may surface. So again, look at that personally and globally, what's going on. There's escapism, addictions, emotions and energy that isn't yours, but it's coming through you from the collective unconscious. That's very Piscean in nature too, is really tapping into that collective. And so learning to discern what is your energy, what are your feelings, and what is that of the collective, so that you're not easily led astray, because it's very easy to get led astray under these moonbeams right now. Question everything, really. Like, don't take anything literally right now. There's a lot of signs, symbols, messages, synchronicity that's going to be coming through. Our minds are swimming in this cosmic womb right now, and there's a lot that's going to feel cryptic, intangible, etheric. So just allow it through. Don't try to overanalyze anything right now. Don't hold on to anything too tightly in your mind or in your body. Just let it process through. And that's where meditation and prayer and focusing your intent comes in as a really handy tools. Grounding yourself. Those are really key things to be doing with this energy right now. So I'm going to give you some journaling prompts that are going to be really helpful as you do process through this Piscean season, the new moon in Pisces, Jupiter, Neptune in Pisces, and these other planets going into Pisces. So what are some self-care rituals that you can incorporate into your daily routines? This is a really important time to take care of your energy, your physical body, practice healthy boundaries. How are you grounding yourself? How are you letting your emotions process through? Are you eating healthy? Are you drinking enough water and getting sunshine? Get outside. Like I said earlier, go put your feet in the grass. Where are you making too many sacrifices? Where do you need to pull back? Where are you giving too much of yourself? It comes back to that sacrifice versus service. So 3, are you getting pulled into hateful or angry feelings and ideas? Are you being influenced by the external? Are you being influenced by external events or other people? Or are you able to keep your center and maintain your own sense of balance and hold space for peace for yourself and for others? How can you tune into your soul mission? How can you align with the goal of your soul? Are you too afraid to pursue it? Again, Pisces, we're dealing with hidden fears. So what are they? What can you do to release any fears or blocks around waking up to who you truly are and doing your soul's work? Because this is a time that the universe is really offering a lot of insight and glimmers about our soul mission. What makes life feel meaningful and magical and purposeful for each of us? 5, how are you managing your time? What are you doing with your time? Does it feel important? Is it significant what you're doing with your time right now? If it's not, start looking at how you can better manage your time. It's really easy with this energy too to get scattered and lost and kind of go off in our daydreams and ideals and just kind of be floating around. So if that's happening, how can you start managing your time a little bit better? 6, what kind of ideals do you believe in? What would your ideal life look like? Imagine yourself with no boundaries, no restraints, nothing interfering. You're just totally fluid and free to be who and what you want to be. What would that look like? 7, how can you see more magic in the world? How can you create more magic in your life, in your surroundings? How can you add more wonder and curiosity to your approach in life? 8, this is the last question to journal with. How can you use your gifts, your skills? How can you use your talents to be more useful in the world? How can you use them to create peace on earth? It's about going back to that. Don't spiritually bypass anything going on. Name challenges, name the pain, name the crisis, but then tap into that inner guidance and wisdom and say, what can I do? You are not powerless. You truly have more power than anything external going on. So what are your resources? How can you move from collective trauma and create collective peace with your talents and skills? Okay, so now I want to just take a moment real quick to let you guys know, again, my first program is available through Starbridge Mom, starbridgemom.com. It's called Yes, or Energy and Sovereignty, how to claim your energy and sovereignty. I'm really excited to bring this program to you guys. Hi, Ari. Yeah, 7 and 8 are awesome. So, yeah, I'm so excited to offer this. It's a perfect time with the new moon, with setting intent, working on your spiritual growth, doing the inner work, really looking at your sovereignty in this world and maintaining your own balance. Um, this is really perfect season for this. So anyways, I would love for you guys to take a moment, go to the website, starbridgemom.com. I will also link that. Look at the video, read over it. It's $44, and I would just really love to hear from you guys if you get the program and how it works for you. I'm just, it's really, it was just so awesome to work on, and I'm excited to get it out finally. And 3 years with Starbridge Mom, finally releasing the new program. So anyhow, I don't want to go on and on. There's enough videos and information for you there. Coming up on March 5th, stay tuned for that video because that is Day of Miracles. I will be doing a video that day. I may have to do it from the salon because I'm going to get more blonde. I'm thinking about going platinum and maybe blue. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, that's it for today for the Pisces new moon. Have a beautiful day. Dream big, recharge yourself, ground yourself. As always, it is such an honor to connect with you. See you in the next video.